Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. So my name is Noyan Katinda Ardanaraswari. With my last digit number is 068, and I'm from class 4A. So today I'm gonna present you some materials. Let me do some share screen first. So today I'm gonna tell you about the straight line equation. What is straight line equations? Let me next to the next slide. So I have some illustration here. We got the three lines. This is the yellow line, the blue line, and the red line. Which one is the straight lines? Of course, we can see the straight lines is the yellow line. So let's we go to the next slide. Here we got the two lines. We got the yellow line and the blue line. So first of all, I want to tell you this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. For simple, the x-axis is the horizontal line and the y-axis is the vertical line. So we got the yellow line and the blue line here. And for that, here we got the for the yellow line, we got the xy is 1, 1. For the first point here, for the x is 1 and the y is 1. And for the second point here, we got x is in 2 and y is in 2, like this. And for the third point, we got 3 and 3, and so goes on for the yellow line. But for the blue line, we get 0 and 2. As we see, this is the 0. And we get x in 0 and y is 2. And for the second point, we got the 1 and 3 because the x in 1 and the y in 3. And for the third point, we got the 2 and 4 because x in 2 and y in 4. And for that, here we got the equation, which is for the yellow line is y is equal to x, and for the blue line is y is equal to x plus 2. For the yellow line, you can see the y is equal to x. This is true because 1 is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 2, and 3 is equal to 3. But for the blue line, y is equal to x plus 2. We got the x is 0 plus 2 is 2, so we got y is 2, that's correct. And for the second point, we got x is 1 and plus 2 is 3 is the y. So this is the equation that we can get from this graphic. And for the next slide, we get the general form of the straight line equation. The general form is ax plus by is equal to c, which is if abc is a real number and abc is not equal to 0. And in the other form is we got the y is equal to fx plus c, which m and c is a constant. So we got to the example. the drawing a graph of straight line equation y is equal to mx plus c. And the example is make graphic image of straight line equation to x plus 3y is equal to 6. So for the first step, we should search the next x, the x and y point. For x is equal to 0, from this equation, we substitute the 0 to x. So for before is to x plus 3y is equal to 6. We change the x to 0, or we substitute x with 0. So 2 times 0 plus 3y is equal to 6. 2 times 0 is 0, so 3y is equal to 6. And for this step, both of sides we get over 3. So 3 over 3 is 1, and 6 over 3. So we get y is equal to 6 over 3 is 2. So this is, we got y is equal to. And for y is equal to 0, same as before, we substitute y to 0. So for the equation to x plus 3y is equal to 6, become to 2x plus 3. We change the y to 0, so 3 times 0 is equal to 6. 2x, 3 times 0 is 0, so we get 2x plus, 2x is equal to 6. And this step, we get to both of sides. We get 2 over 2, so 2 over 2 is 1, and 6 over 2 is 3. So we get the x is equal to 6 over 2. We get x is equal to 3. And from that, so here's the table. When we search for x, when x is 0, we get 2 as y. And when y is 0, we get 3. And then we can draw a graph as follows with these tables. So I wanted to tell you, or I will remember you again, that the horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is the y-axis. So we get to make the point here. The first is 0 and the y is 2. So x is 0 and the y is 2 is 1. And the x is 3 and the y is 0, we got this 1. And from that both point, we straight a line, we draw a line, a straight line, and we can get this graphic from the equation. Okay, so now is the exercise. So the problem is make a graphic image of straight line equation y is equal to 3x negative 6. Same as before, we should search the x. The x is equal to 0. We substitute the x to the equation. So the equation is y is equal to 3x negative 6. We substitute the x to 0. So 3 times 0 is negative 6, and we get y is equal to negative 6. And sum of the for y is equal to 0, that's why the equation is y is equal to 3x negative 6, and we change it the y to 0, so 0 is equal to 3x negative 6. And for that, both of sides, like we plus 6, so 0 plus 6 is 6, and 3x negative 6 plus 6 is 0. So 6, we get the 6 is equal to 3x, And from these sides, like we box of sides that we over 6, sorry, we over 3, so this switch up. So 3x over 3 is x, and 6 over 3 is 2. Then we get the table here. So then we get a table here. When x is 0, we get the y is negative 6, and y is 0, we get the x is 2. Then from the table, we can draw the graph as follows. With this table, okay, so this is the x-axis, the horizontal is x-axis and the vertical is y-axis, and we get this 2.0 and 0.6, and we draw a line, so we can draw a graph from the equations. So that's all that I'm talking about to you about the straight line equations. I will stop share screen. So that is what I'm gonna tell you today. I'm so sorry if I get mistakes from my explanation. So that's all from me. Thank you. Something.